When Prince Andrew was born on February 19th, 1960, he entered a life few people on Earth could ever imagine. As the third child of Queen Elizabeth II and Prince Philip, the Duke of York grew up surrounded by history, power, and extraordinary privilege unlike most children. Andrew's childhood unfolded inside palaces. Buckingham Palace in London and Windsor Castle became his playgrounds. Royal traditions, strict etiquette, and global attention shaped his early years from the very beginning. Yet Andrew's upbringing also reflected a changing royal family. By the time he was born, the monarchy had become more modern and visible to the public. Cameras followed royal appearances, and the world watched the young prince grow up. He attended elite schools, including Heatherdown School and later Gordonstoun in Scotland, the same boarding school his father attended. Gordonstoun was famous for discipline, physical challenges, and leadership training. It was designed to build character rather than comfort, but Andrew's royal status meant that his life would never be ordinary. Even as a teenager, he traveled internationally with the royal family, meeting world leaders and attending high-profile events. At home, the young prince enjoyed hobbies that reflected both privilege and adventure. He loved sports, especially skiing and horseback riding. These activities became regular features of royal holidays and public appearances. From the start, Prince Andrew's life was defined by luxury, access, and global attention. Yet this early chapter was only the beginning of a story that would take him from royal palaces to military missions, glamorous social circles, and eventually intense public scrutiny. The luxurious life of Prince Andrew was about to expand far beyond the walls of the palace, unlike many royal figures who focused mainly on ceremonial duties. Prince Andrew chose a more active path early in adulthood. In 1979, he joined the Royal Navy, beginning a career that would add a new dimension to his privileged life training as a helicopter pilot. Andrew quickly became known for his confidence and determination. He attended Britannia Royal Naval College in Dartmouth, where officers undergo demanding preparation for naval service. While royal privilege followed him everywhere, life in the Navy required discipline. Early mornings, strict hierarchy, and intense training were all part of the experience. Yet Andrew appeared to thrive in this environment. His naval career reached its most dramatic moment during the Falklands War in 1982. Britain had entered a conflict with Argentina over the Falkland Islands, and Andrew was deployed as a helicopter pilot aboard HMS Invincible during the war. He flew missions that included transporting troops and acting as a decoy to attract enemy missiles away from ships. For a member of the royal family, serving in an active combat zone was unusual and drew global attention back home in Britain. The public followed his role closely. Newspapers praised the young prince for serving alongside ordinary sailors during wartime after the conflict. Andrew continued his naval career, rising through the ranks and serving in several roles. His military service lasted more than 2 decades before he eventually retired from active duty, while the royal lifestyle offered luxury and prestige. Andrew's naval years gave him something different, a reputation for bravery and commitment for a time. The Duke of York appeared to represent the perfect blend of royal privilege and national service. As the Duke of York, Prince Andrew lived a lifestyle defined by wealth, exclusivity, and access to some of the most luxurious properties in Britain. One of the most famous residences associated with him is Royal Lodge, a sprawling mansion located in Windsor Great Park. The estate, originally built in the 17th century, features large gardens, private grounds, and elegant architecture. Living in such surroundings is part of royal tradition. Historic homes, valuable art collections, and centuries-old furniture form the backdrop of daily life. Royal travel also plays a major role in that lifestyle. Prince Andrew frequently traveled across the world on official visits, staying in luxury hotels, government residences, and royal palaces. Private jets, security teams, and elaborate state receptions became routine parts of the schedule. Beyond official duties, Andrew was often seen enjoying the social side of royal life. Ski trips in Switzerland, glamorous charity events, and high-profile parties brought him into contact with wealthy business leaders, celebrities, and political figures. The Duke of York also had access to exclusive clubs and social circles rarely seen by the public. These environments reinforce his reputation as a prince comfortable among the global elite. But royal wealth is not simply about money. It includes influence, connections, and opportunities that few individuals ever experience for many years. Prince Andrew appeared to embody that world of privilege. His title, Connections and royal background opened doors everywhere he went, yet with such visibility and luxury also came scrutiny. As the years passed, attention toward the prince's lifestyle and relationships would grow more intense. In 1986, Prince Andrew's personal life became a global spectacle when he married Sarah Ferguson. Widely known as Fergie, the royal wedding at Westminster Abbey captured international attention. Millions of viewers watched the ceremony. Eager to witness another chapter in the British royal story, Sarah Ferguson quickly became one of the most recognizable members of the royal family. Her outgoing personality and bright red hair made her stand out during royal appearances together. Andrew and Fergie represented a glamorous royal couple during the late 1980s. They attended charity galas, international tours, and high-profile social events. Their lifestyle included luxury travel, royal residences, and constant media attention. Photographers followed them everywhere, capturing ski vacations, public engagements, and moments with their two daughters, Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie. Yet life inside the royal spotlight can be complicated. Constant press coverage, long separations due to Andrew's naval duties, and intense public scrutiny placed strain on their relationship. By 1992, the couple announced their separation. 4 years later, their divorce was finalized. Despite the separation, Andrew and Sarah maintained a surprisingly friendly relationship. They continued to appear together at family events and remained committed to raising their daughters. Their marriage and divorce became one of the most widely discussed royal relationships of the era for the public. It revealed both the glamour and the challenges of royal life behind the elegant ceremonies and luxurious settings. The pressures of fame, duty, and constant attention were always present after leaving full-time military service. Prince Andrew stepped into a new role that further expanded his influence. In 2001. He was appointed the United Kingdom Special Representative for International Trade and Investment. The role involved promoting British business interests around the world. This position allowed Andrew to travel extensively, meeting government leaders, corporate executives, and investors in dozens of countries. He attended international conferences, business forums, and diplomatic events. The goal was simple: encourage global investment in the United Kingdom for many businesses. Having a royal representative opened doors that might otherwise remain closed. Andrew's royal title and connections created opportunities for high-level meetings and partnerships. However, this role also brought criticism. Some observers questioned whether the prince's relationships with wealthy individuals and powerful figures blurred the line between diplomacy and private interest. The Duke of York often appeared at exclusive gatherings attended by billionaires, political leaders, and influential entrepreneurs. Supporters argued that these relationships helped attract business opportunities for Britain. Critics, on the other hand, believed the connections raised concerns about transparency and accountability. Still, for many years, Andrew remained an active figure in international business circles. His travels took him from the financial centers of New York and London to rapidly growing economies in Asia and the Middle East. This phase of his life highlighted another side of royal privilege: the ability to move easily within the world's most powerful networks. But as his profile grew, so did public scrutiny. In recent years, Prince Andrew's life has taken a dramatic turn. What once appeared to be a story of royal privilege, military service, and international influence became overshadowed by controversy. Questions about some of his personal associations began drawing intense media attention. Investigations, public criticism, and legal disputes placed the Duke of York under a global spotlight. One television interview in 2019 became a defining moment. Andrew attempted to address allegations and explain his connections with certain individuals instead of resolving concerns. The interview sparked widespread criticism and public debate soon afterward. Prince Andrew stepped back from public royal duties for a member of the British royal family. This was a major shift. Royal roles, patronages, and official appearances that had defined his life for decades were suddenly removed. A luxurious royal lifestyle remained, but the public responsibilities that once accompanied it changed dramatically. His situation also raised broader questions about accountability within powerful institutions today. Prince Andrew's story remains one of the most complex in modern royal history. It includes privilege, service, glamour, controversy, and a dramatic transformation in public perception from palace childhood to international headlines. His life reflects both the extraordinary opportunities and the intense scrutiny that come with royal status. The luxurious life of Prince Andrew, once defined by global influence and elite circles, now stands as a reminder that even royalty is not immune to public judgment.